Alright, so today it's going to be some more Assassin's Creed Valhalla. A lot has happened since last time, again. I will not divulge everything like I tried to do last time about everything I've done. But I'm about 75-ish hours into the game now, which is kind of insane because that means I've already played this game more than I've played, well, Red Dead Redemption 2, which was kind of a big game for me late last year. So, I have been hooked this game. I went from 6 hours. I went from 6 hours playing this file into 75 hours, most of which I have not recorded because it has all just been the extra background side stuff. So, things like the assassins, which not much has progressed since last time. I haven't talked to anyone at the Bureau, and I haven't, once again, we haven't finished, well, I haven't continued the story. It's still where we left off last time. So I think a lot of this is locked off until I continue the story campaign. I have killed, I think, 2 or 3 more of the zealots since then. There's Weldemir. I don't know if I killed him last time. I know I killed Horsa since last time. Hike is dead. Kendall, I think, was one of the first ones I got rid of. Woofa is dead. But yeah, not much has happened. Well, nothing has happened in the story campaign. We're still here going to East Anglia to do the Kingmaker mission. But in the scope of the world, a lot has happened. I have traversed a ton of the map. I've cleaned out almost all of it for navigation. And even what you see here, I thought that this would be an accurate representation of the world boundary. It's actually out here is pretty much where the world boundary is for these specific areas. There's still nothing out here in areas like this, but it's a lot further. It's a little bit further out than I expected. And even out here towards Elthene and such, Ethelne, there's not much going on. It's just, honestly, this is one of the most Witcher 3 looking areas in this whole game that I've seen so far. It looks so much like Velen out here, and there's nothing really there except for a few treasure chests. I have collected all of the wealth in the kingdoms, so, well, not all of it, paraphrase, not all of it with quotation marks. I have collected all of the wealth available to me to collect in the overworld. And I have identified as many missions as I can, so they're all, this is a side quest, this is a side quest, this is a legendary animal, this is an animus event, this is a mushroom event, this is one of the stone events. So I've gone around and identified almost all of the blue spots that I could find. I think I've gotten most of them. But once again, I haven't touched any of these either. They're just kind of here. I haven't touched any of the masks, the rap contests that you can do. And I've just been doing a lot of traveling around, just getting all of the resources, the wealth. You can see Irvikshire, the whole wealth bar is just done. With a check mark and everything. Lincolnshire's done. Grampidshire's done. East Anglia has this one that is this the one that I need to defeat all the Daughters of Lyrian for? Yeah. So that is a little thing I have done. I have not gone around and done any of the Lost Drenger stuff, just because I feel like those might be little cute side quest things. I'm not sure. But I have defeated 2 of the Sisters of Lyrian, who are mini-bosses that are across the map. There was one, up here, and then another one over here. Yeah, there was one definitely right here. Yeah, there's a check mark for it. I think the other one was, around... There it is. The other one was right here. They were very easy, and then I went to go fight this one. I thought, I'll do this Daughters of Lyrian thing on my own, because it's a side thing. It's in the background. It's just boss fights. They don't really matter. I'll get some materials and stuff for it and clean it off the map. And I went to fight this one, and I got my ass absolutely handed to me. And that's the first time I think that's happened in 70 plus hours of me playing this game. This daughter Illyrian is like level 340 or something for some reason, and it totally destroyed me. So I found that, once I realized that, I was like, oh crap. I kind of wish I recorded it, because it was like, it was very much an, oh shit, I've met someone who's finally stronger than me in this game. So when that happened, I did my best to fight. The surprising thing from my aspect was that I actually got it halfway down. I got it about midway down to its health, and it did kill me, and I just kind of accepted it at that point. But I was surprised at how much me putting up a fight actually kind of worked, but would never have really worked. But yeah, all the remaining wealth that's around the map, like these little things here, these are things that I just could not figure out a way to get to in any sort of manner. And some of these I looked up, like the one in London here. I don't remember if I looked up this one, probably so. But some of these are locked behind events in the story or side quests or something. They're locked behind certain prerequisites that I cannot accomplish outside of some form of mission, is the way to word that. But yeah, there's not many of the zealots roaming the map anymore, which is very nice. There's only one of them that I haven't seen yet in the game. And then the order itself has not changed at all since last time. My skill tree has exponentially grown. I'm now level 156 at base. And I don't think the abilities have changed too much. I have unlocked loadouts, which I'm not going to be using, I don't think. At least not right now. It's funny, I'm already like balls deep into this game, and I have not touched so much of the story yet. I looked up on old forums. I say old now because this game's been out since 2020 and it's 2024 right now. But yeah, there's a lot of dusty forums now that have been inactive for the past 3 years. A lot of these Assassin's Creed Valhalla forums have not been touched since like a year after the game came out. And from what I read from a lot of people who were talking about the way that they started the game, because that was a question of mine, was like, how do people normally start, after I've gotten this far into the game, and I've done so little of the story and so much of everything else in the game, I was wondering, how do people normally play this game? So I looked it up, and most people do the exact opposite of me, which I kind of expected. Most people say, I finished the story and it took me 90 hours and I didn't really do any of the side content. It didn't really interest me. That was kind of the majority consensus from what I read, was that most people kind of grind their way through the story and just, they jump in, they brute force it like they're hitting a door, and they just deal with it as kind of a slog in that manner. Like the way I did last time with doing the whole, all the mission stuff I did last time was so fast compared to so many other people that I read about doing that mission line, which is still funny to me because it took like, what, 3 hours still? But a lot of people take a lot of time on this stuff, apparently. And I kind of remember that from the first time I played through this, especially the Grantbridgeshire stuff just felt like such a slog. And then when you cut it up, and see all the cutscenes and everything, it's just like, it really doesn't have to be, but it just is. So that's why I'm kind of fine with just zoning out for a few hours every other day or so, and just mindlessly traversing the map, fighting a fortress, getting random relic pieces or wealth, and just kind of exploring this world in itself and what it has to offer. But I'm at that point with this game where I do kind of want it to speed up and wrap up a little bit. It's 75 hours in, and I'm already starting a new game on my own that I'm not going to be putting on the channel. I am playing through Yakuza Kiwami 2 at the moment. I'm replaying through it. I played through most of it back when it came out, and I never finished it. And I'm finishing it. I'm playing through it from the start on my own, and I'm having a blast with it. But for me, that's the point of like, okay, I'm now starting another kind of longish game. Not as long as this one. Yakuza Kiwami 2 is like 20 hours. But I am kind of a one game, maybe two games at a time kind of guy. So I want to jump into this, keep going with the story, and just let it go where it goes. I do not want to randomly drop this game like I did back in the holidays of 2020, where I got like 55 hours in and did not finish it just because. So here we go. That is my preamble for today. More of the town has been built at Ravensthorpe, and I have done a few river raids, which are something I never did originally.
What? What's happening?
Been here?
Oh, no, not unless Halfdan sent you.
I sent myself. Let's say Halfdan did send me. Why is there no king on East Anglia's throne?
Whoever you are, I want to know why there's no king on East Anglia's throne.
Because the man in question ain't been married yet. Once he is, East Anglia will have its king. And little else.
Which man?
You know, stranger, you interrupted a beautiful dream. I was sailing through Helheim, drifting on a ship of fire.
Dreams of death often run ahead of the real thing.
Oh, wouldn't that be a burden off my shoulders? What business have you with the backwater king, anyway?
Danes from here attacked my clan. I want to know why, and how to make sure it never happens again.
Ah, that would be Rued's clan.
Well, he was awful rude.
Adelstan. I suspect they'll do the same to our next monarch.
A Dane who can't keep the Danes in line. Not much of a steward, are you?
If I knew how, I'd have rid our lands of them long ago. Rued's clan plagues us all, Dane and Saxon alike.
You are the sorriest soldier I've met in this country. Kick your king in the arse and fight back.
He needs more than a kicking. He's got nothing he should have to win this fight. No courage, no army, no charisma. If he wants to live longer than a season, he'll need the backing of his bride's family, which he hasn't. They loathe the maggot.
Who is he, your king maggot?
He is but a worm.
Oswald of Elmenham, who was King Edmund's counsel before the invasions. And like it or not, he's the last Saxon noble with any sway.
Why not crown a Dane instead?
Halfdan Jarl made it clear. He wants a Saxon king married to a Dane for a greater show of unity. But Oswald's not the sort of man you'd chase into battle with a grin. He's soft. The settled Danes don't trust him.
Where is he now? I'll get the measure of him, see what I can do.
You just missed him. He's headed for Elmenham just now, pleading once again for peace. If you go by the north gates and along the road, you may catch him.
The Tale of Thane I missed the name of Oswald. I was like, is it Oswald the Lucky Rabbit? Yeah. Dog. Ooh, there's some health here. Right, so the River Raid stuff is side quest extra bonus content. It's kind of like a roguelike playthrough, but not really. I don't know how to describe it. You get preset teams. It kind of reminds me of Darkest Dungeon a little bit, where you can form your team, you go on raids that are off of this map. They're on their own entire separate maps, and I say that plural. There are multiple river maps. I've been to 2 of them. I have 3 unlocked. But yeah, you build your team, you go on a river, and you just raid places like you would raid a castle or a fort in this game. My tactic with those, I've played a couple hours of them, and my tactic with those, because I see what the game wants me to do. It wants me to go on the boat, go to a fort, raid it, get back on the boat, go to the next place, get off the boat, go and attack the next place, and rinse and repeat until you've cleared the map or have done some of the map, because you do have limitations to the amount of stuff you can carry that you steal from these places, and or if in a place is too difficult, your members might die. Well, part of your crew might die. But yeah, I could see the game wanting me to do that cycle of gameplay, but for me, I've decided to do a very me thing and decide to go to a place, because the world boundary, unlike in this world map, where the world boundary is exclusively out in the ocean and along this border line, roughly, the river maps are just the river itself, and you get a bit of coast alongside the river, and then you have the space for the fort itself. It's very linear, and it's very confined for where the game wants you to explore the world in those specific maps. It's very, what's the word? Streamlined is not the right word. Not catered. You might know the word. I'm drawing a blank, but it's curated. I was like, it starts with a C. Curated. They're very curated maps that are smaller than this, and my thing that I've chosen to do is I'll get off the boat ahead of time before starting a raid when all your guys get off the boat and go to fight as well. I'll just get off the boat by myself and go sneak into the fort and take out everybody on my own, and then I'll start the raid and use my guys to help me loot things. And I'll do that for every single fort. I'll run along the side of the river. It takes probably a couple minutes, like 5 minutes or so, to run from place to place, which is kind of a drag, but at the same time, I'm not raising the alarm in the map from what I can tell, because every time you get in the boat, you increase the map's alarm status, which makes the enemies in every fort stronger the more you go from place to place. And it also sets up I think it sets up barriers around the map, but I'm not sure if that's a thing that happens. It happens when you return to a map after raiding it, but I'm not sure if that happens while you're in the map. But while you're in the map, it will raise the alarm level for you to fight stronger enemies along the way. But in my experience, just running alongside the river and not returning to the boat, it makes everything a lot easier, and it makes everything longer, but it makes everything easier. So that's kind of the caveat. It makes the mission a little longer, but for me it's nice because it makes it so that my low-level lackeys don't constantly die while I'm fighting a bannerman or one of those dudes with the shields with the flag post or anything like that, because they show up eventually. And instead I'm just fighting like an archer and a dude with a sword. And that's about it. So that's just my kind of little tactic with that. Where are we going? I started rambling about one of the modes. Over there. Anyway, the River Raid stuff is alright. I might do one of those eventually. Not today. But I might do one of those on part, just to kind of show it. Yeah, I gotta find and speak to Oswald. That is a drunk. That is not him. Is he in here? No, but there's things. Also, my layout, my build for Eivor that I have at the moment, equipment-wise, is identical to what it was last time. Just some of it has been upgraded, like my shield. Everything I have for... Yeah, everything I have for Eivor is upgraded with tungsten now. Fully runed out. Max rations, max quiver. And the same goes for most of the equipment I have. A lot of it is maxed out with tungsten. Well, a lot of the clothing is. A lot of the weapons are not. Is he on the map? Can I see him? Over by the gate? Oh, I see a bunch of people here.
They rushed in like wolves, killing and burning as they went.
It wasn't. I built myself a home here. Rued's clan attacked us as well.
Oh, how nice to have a home to speak of, man. Mine was burnt to the ground years ago. And by home, I wonder.
Please, all of you, be we Dane or Saxon, we all want the same peace. With land,
Oh, I remember this guy.
without fear of Rued's violence.
Till they break the peace with another bleeding raid.
Nonsense. Their homes are here.
This guy, I remember this guy. He looks kind. He reminds me of Luke Skywalker.
So what are these Danes attacking us, eh? What will you do about them?
When I am king... when I am your king, I'll set things right. You will be king when I am a flying troll.
I'd like to see that. You handle the crowd wisely. Future kings could be harsher. My name is Kazuma Kiryu. Just, I'm playing Yakuza Kiwami 2, and I love some of the dialogue choices in that game. A dude runs up to you and is like, "Hey, what are you doing looking all like a peacock around my neighborhood?" And you can respond to him by saying, "Who are you, thug?" Or the best line choice I have read in a long time, "I peacocked your mom." That was an insane quote. And it is such a good game. You handled the crowd wisely. I'll choose this one.
A king should be harsher in tone.
No, not should. He could. Eivor, you twisted my word decision.
Deciding what tone to take.
I'm Eivor of the Raven clan. Are you Oswald?
I am. You're not here to kill me, are you?
Yes.
I'm in the habit of killing kings.
Cuts his throat instantly.
You like meeting them?
I am Oswald, yes. For as long as I can hold out.
All right, Mr. Lucky Rabbit.
Oswald.
A clan led by a Dane called Rued attacked this morning. They've been sacking farms and hamlets across East Anglia for some time now, growing more brazen by the day.
Do they know this is Halfton's land?
They must. They just don't care.
Their chaos has touched my home as well, and I'm here to see that it doesn't happen again. Lately, I've come to learn that you are the hook that all hopes hang upon. As king, you could unite all the Saxons and friendly Danes.
A minor weight to bear, isn't it?
Who else, if not a king, should bear it?
Travel with me, Eivor. We can discuss my tenuous future on the road home.
What begs your attention in Elmenham?
Wedding preparations. Elmam is on guard as we ready my marriage to the Dane woman Valdis. She's a cousin of Halfton's.
Good. A well-matched marriage can forge a strong alliance.
I love how blinged out I am compared to Oswald right now. Look at this guy. He's got ragged clothes and a wood shield, and I'm here looking like some dude who just walked out of, I don't know, some palace. Look at my shield. It is so radiant. This guy don't have the riz.
Slow down. Something is not quite right here.
Yeah, I think everything's fine. You know, there's just dead animals, fires.
Not to draw attention here.
I'm drawing attention here. What are these guys gonna do? You see, this is why I wanted to play this game right now while I still have it in my head, because I immediately got off the horse and started mashing the square button like I was fist fighting in Yakuza. That's why I was dodging around. Oh, hey, bud. Is that it?
They mean nothing to me. They're flies on shit.
Flies on shit. Well, you're about to meet them, dude. Become one with the food cycle.
This will be the last of these big-faced cards.
Mosquitoes will lay babies in your eyes. Door's locked. Where's the key? Where's the key? It's over here. With the little piggies. Be free! Go, hogs. Eat the bodies. We know they do it. They did it in this game already. Wife's prayer. Edgard's been days since Alder left to track the raiders out near our farm. I have faith God will protect him, but still I worry. If you venture into the fields, have care. Well, I don't think he's coming back from the fields, miss. Treasure. I like how Oswald was just like sitting back there, just like, hey, how'd it go over there? It's like, yeah, I just went a Viking. I just killed everybody and took the treasure. Everything was fine. Can I have some of the treasure? No, it's mine. You're a weak king. You didn't do anything. Look at this guy. He's just sitting behind a rock. I feel like I'm in his personal space.
Rued's clan. They left none alive.
God rest their souls. I'm needed at home to make yet another fruitless attempt to impress my betrothed family.
Show more grit than you're showing me now, and they may start to like you.
Yes, sorry, I'm just shaken. If you joined us at dinner, that might ease their minds a touch. Think about it. My doors are open to you.
I'll be nice.
I'd be happy to join you. Tell me when and where.
Wonderful. Visit us in Elmham whenever you have time.
It's worse here than I feared.
Alright, so we're going on a dinner date with the king because he is not doing so well with his family. Let's see how this dinner goes. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, East Anglia is a mess right now. Oh, one other little tiny tidbit. I have also finished all of the Orlog in the game. I defeated every Orlog player. That was something that took me like a day to figure out where everybody who played Orlog in this game was so I can defeat them all. It's a fun game. I don't think I'm ever going to play it again in the game, though. I had my day with it. But yeah, no more Orlog, I'm sorry. Unless the story mandates it. If it's like a part of the game itself in the future. But yeah, everybody has been defeated. I am the champion of Orlog.
Lords, ladies, this is a day of peace and fraternity. I asked you here to Elmenham to offer my thanks and extend my generosity. Finir, our steward, to our guests of honor, Brothir and Broder, and to my lovely bride-to-be, Valdis.
You get to plow our sister because Halfdan commands it. But you won't drag us into bed with you, you hear?
Broder, that
The
is...
last Saxon king we backed wasn't half as mushy as you, and we lost 150 men protecting his maggoty arse.
If you're going to be rude, then I must ask you to leave. This is my home, I won't be insulted here.
Is that why you've come? To back this Thane who smells of goat shit and cheap pebbles?
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Do I bore you, wolf-kissed?
I'm here to protect my clan. If that means helping your king secure his throne, well, so be it.
You'd be safer crowning the throne. It's made of less wood than, this one.
We'd all be safer if you had the stones to stand up to Rued's clan. Between the pair of you, I can't see a single nugget.
You watch your tongue, wolf-kissed, or you'll find it freed of your face!
So easily wounded by words. Imagine the ruin my axe would inflict on your flaccid ego.
My flashing
Ooh,
blood?
hoo, hoo, hoo,
Please
hoo.
stop this!
I'm liking this.
You heard me.
Yeah, get the fuck off the table, you piece of shit.
That's it!
Alright.
She called us flaccid!
Soft.
Oh, they're so stupid. This is great. Now it's Yakuza. Okay.
Ridiculous. Absurd.
Is this a time thing or what? Because I'm not really getting any hits in on them.
This is no way to ensure our freedom.
I blocked one of them really well there.
Remorse of home! Those bygone days.
Okay, I see. I see. One of them's down now. Yeah. That wasn't too bad once I figured it out.
All of you! That's enough fun for tonight.
If that's all you've got, it's little wonder East Anglia's in the state it is.
You are weak, sheep herder. Your Norse friend here can't change that. We are better off without a king.
Well, that's me done.
I think I prefer dream nonsense to these alehouse brawls.
What a waste of time and good mead. These brothers will never back me in my claim.
This dance is just beginning, Oswald. Get some rest. You'll need your energy.
And will I see you in the morning? We have much to discuss, I think.
I will find a place to lay my head.
And Eivor, if you can help me right this situation, you'll have a strong alliance with East Anglia. That much, I promise.
I mean, in its current state, that's not saying much, but okay, okay, sure, we'll fashion this swamp heap into a kingdom. We can do it. We'll see.
Seems Oswald has set out for the day. I should have a word with him.
In the longhouse and wake my brothers with the coldest water you can find. Eivor, good to see you.
Where is he? He's over here. Is he by the docks? Because there's my ship. There's my crew in my ship. It's a little weird seeing him just here, but... Alright. Oh, there he is. Are you picking up hay?
Ah, good morning. Up bright and early.
You can labor like a thrall, but you're no good with feasts. Not a good start for a king.
No, indeed. I find a solitary comfort in my menial labors. Not something a king should admit to, I suppose.
The brothers shamed you at dinner. It's your duty to answer their insults. Don't let the matter lay unresolved.
Oh, it was a petty row with henhouse wolves. I'd sooner answer the moo of a cow than worry about their insults. I have a wedding to plan and a kingdom to save. I haven't time to suffer fools.
They betrayed your hospitality, Oswald. Where I'm from, that's a grave insult.
Well, well. Here's the mud-soaked Saxon who's been taxing my patience.
Steward Finnair. I know I failed to impress at dinner yesterday eve, but fear not, the Danes will come around in time.
You stake claim to the throne, you dazed dog with no bone. If Lord Halfdown were here, he'd squeeze ale from a stone. Yelling, Finner, my drenger, stick this cur in the ground.
All mewling and spitting. Here's Finnear the Hound. He has bark, but no bite. Just a puppy I've found.
What just happened?
Flighting.
That is flighting, Oswald. Using rhyme and rhythm to lay a man flat. Try it. Match his verse.
There's no man you can lead, you dunce of the thirds.
A glutton you are. Just stop eating your words.
Not bad, not bad.
Make fun of his looks. Attack his lack of wit.
He's got the wit of a boar, so when he insults you, make him feel stupid.
When I'm done with you, cur, you'll be raven flock food.
But your brain's soaked in mead and your...
Head's made of wood.
Wood! Head's made of wood!
Under all that tough posturing is a sniveling boy, so dig deep. When he brags, take a jab at his manhood.
I've sailed squalls and north winds. You, not even a breeze.
But the winds that you sail
Blow between both your knees.
blow between both your... Oh, you mean farting?
Oh my god.
He's an ugly puss, so when he brags, hit him back with something about his looks.
I hail from the north, where the winters are season.
But you're foul. You're a blister. You're a...
Plague-ridden lesion.
Oh, yes, that's very good. Plague-ridden lesion.
Oswald, my boy, you're useless without your raven. This one's wrong for the throne. He's too soft and too tame.
He'd take 2 seats in a longship. He'd do well to remember that, Oswald.
A walrus? A whale? A behemoth by name? No, it's Finnear the Fool, drunk and reeking with shame.
Well spoken. Before sword clash and blood flow, we destroy our enemies with well-timed words.
You have a talent for verse, I'll give you that. But how long will that silver tongue hold up against an iron axe?
Let's find out, Finnear. I challenge you to a home gang.
You don't mean that, Oswald.
That's a fight to settle disputes, no? A home gang.
A fight to the death, yes.
Let's talk it out then.
Too late. The challenge has been made. But a fight against Finnear wouldn't be anything to boast about. You'll fight me.
Hold on, this is...
That said, I shouldn't be seen killing a Saxon in the streets of Elmenham.
There's a nice islet downriver, near Seahenge. Water will wash the blood clean away.
Prepare the square, and we'll meet you there. I hope you're ready.
I have to be. Just give me a moment to mentally prepare.
Do not make us wait long. It would not be kingly.
Alright, time to kill a king. Time to kill the king. Time to kill the king. So where we're going? Oh, I can just fast travel there. That's a perk, to be honest, of me doing all this world traveling in the game, is I don't have to waste the time of finding locations. It's kind of nice in the same way you can fast travel around in Skyrim. I like running around the open world in all the games of the Elder Scrolls, but I've played a lot of this game, and I'm not really here to do this. Because that's the thing about this game specifically, is unlike Skyrim or Oblivion or Morrowind even, There's a lot of nothing. It's it's very pretty looking, but there's not much going on. I think that, yeah, that little island out there is where we're going. There's an occasional ambush on the roads. It's not like Ghost of Tsushima or anything. It's very empty once you play this enough and kind of see that. A lot of the quote-unquote events that happen in the world are all of these that you see on the map. So once you have seen and mapped out everything, it's not as random as the game kind of lends itself to make you believe. That air of mystery is gone for the most part when you realize that.
You made it. Now tussle with care. Done.
You've still got the touch for drawing a square.
I've been in East Anglia many summers now, but I'll always be a Dane.
Must we do this, Eivor?
Strength and courage are always a boon, Oswald. You'll need both if you want the Danes to accept you as king.
True strength comes from resolve, Eivor. It speaks to us, a stern voice from within.
I've never heard of talking guts, but a swift axe would silence that inner voice in seconds. You must be prepared.
Wait, you're unarmed?
Where's your resolve, Lord? Stop whining and attack me! We'll forge a king out of you yet. Don't hold back.
Time for the Mulan "we'll make a man out of you" sequence. I just... Look at how much I'm destroying him! Oh no, he's gonna die. I just... Look at him. He looks like a wild animal now.
Show me what you can do, Saxon.
I'm deflecting his shield with my bare hands. Well, his sword with my bare hands. Oh, that's... I'm so over-leveled, that was amazing to watch. I barely did anything.
You want me to fight? Finish this, Eivor. It pains me to watch.
Yeah, that was so fast. I don't think it was supposed to be that fast.
Shown us something, Oswald.
Stay down, Oswald. That's enough.
I will not stay down.
You fought bravely. Not with great skill, but with spirit and courage. Always push back with everything you have, even if you have to get dirty, even if you must break the rules. Because there are no rules. Not if you answer a challenge head on. That's where honor lies.
Not winning the fight, but living through it.
A seaside brawl won't change the brothers' minds. Oswald must show results. Redress old wrongs. Fight back against Rued and his men.
The raiders who attacked Beatley have a camp down the coast. The sooner we remove them, the better.
That would go a long way to building you up. And if you brought gifts for the brothers, spoils from the raid, they'd be in your debt.
Time to wet your blade, Oswald.
We're going raiding, yeah!
Eivor,
Oswald's gonna die.
who could help?
Once again, I could just fast travel back over there. Oh, he came with us. He fast traveled with us. I've never seen that before.
Rued's clan before. We're a kingdom of farmers and merchants.
Even farmers and merchants can fight when led by the right person.
I hope your faith in pig farmers is not misplaced, Abel.
There is work to do, yes.
Run up to
We will rise to meet Rued's clan. God will make certain of it.
There are a lot of guys here, but they don't look that strong. I have already raided this camp before on my own. That dude's shield just went into space.
Neither will we.
And of course, the torch got in the way. Yeah, these guys are easy. 1, 2, 1, 2. You're on my side. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Man, I love combo throwing these things. It is so rewarding. I guess this is the big guy. That wasn't much of anything. Are we good? We good, guys? Huddle up, team. Come on, huddle up. Let's have a pep talk. No, there's still something going on. One of our guys is dead. We're gonna help him up. Oh, did they blow up? Yeah. Who is it? Oh, it's a priest? What are you doing here, man? Why are you relevant?
There may be prisoners here.
Oh, it's this one.
If I see any, I'll let you know.
Someone else still alive on the island? Oh, yeah. Way back here. Yeah, this is kind of fun. Just run in and destroy like 30 dudes.
That'll do nicely.
Find something?
There's a crate of hack silver here. More than enough to make everyone happy.
We'll take it to the ship.
A hard-won fight.
The first of many, Oswald. Have you the will to keep it up?
Do you like shedding blood, Oswald? Does it jostle your jimmies?
My gift to the brothers. I have more than enough wealth in Elmham to widen their eyes, but this will be a symbol of my commitment to our fight.
Him walking up and just seeing a random shield and be like, I like that. I'll take it with me. It'll be a nice housewarming gift for the family. I feel like he's like browsing stock mass-produced like canvas art pieces at like a Michaels or a TJ Maxx or something. Just like, oh yes, I really like that. It'll create such, it has such character to itself. Oswald, please. Maybe take like the axe from the guy who was leading the camp, you know, something with a little bit more, I don't know, meaningful value of the fight than just some random shield that's laying over here. There's two of the same shield here. Whatever. He's the king. He gets to choose his spoils. Where are we going? All the way back. Okay. We're just gonna travel there. We're not gonna take the boat all the way down. That would take like 10 minutes. And the one very nice thing about the PS5 version of this game, not only the visuals and the quality of the... I've only had one crash. In the 75 hours that I've played this game, I've only had one game crash, and it was after the game started acting a little funny. So, in my opinion, this is a fantastic way to play this game. Just the very low load times, the rather pretty strong stability of the build. And it looks very nice, too.
Silver, livestock, and a trophy from our slain enemy.
No battle-dented Dane would ever follow this lump of lord into battle. I don't care how many shields he brings me.
You mean to say you refuse my gifts, brother?
I don't have time for this.
It's a generous offering, brother. You'd be a fool to turn your back.
Refuse this and your shame will stain the name of your sons and their sons beyond.
Stay out of this, wolf-kissed. Take the gift. We have bigger problems.
One of Rued's men.
Aye. Sniffing around the outer walls, looking for an easy way to slip a few dozen men inside.
If there's one scout, there will be more. Something you might have learned if you kept him alive.
I was passing water when he surprised me. It was either him or my plow sword.
Where did you find this one?
Just outside the Northwich walls, by the water's edge.
They will be looking for points of entry to sneak a herd of raiders through.
Jesus. Find another scout. We'll question him.
I'll look around. The rest of you stay here and out of sight. If I find anyone suspicious, I'll bring him here. Ruined scouts would be camped near their boats outside the city walls. One of them will talk.
We're just going on a nice, peaceful boat ride with the herons. Everything is nice. Ooh. You don't look like you're taking a dump out here.
There. Looks like one of Rued's men.
Wait. What are you doing? I'm just a pig farmer.
You are awfully well armed for a pig farmer. Stay down, muckworm. I have some friends who'd like to speak with you.
Put me down! I tell you, I'm a cow farmer. Let me go, Dane.
You said you were a pig farmer just moments ago.
It's not beyond reason. I tend to many livestock.
You are as Dane as I am. Save your breath, liar.
How do I put him down? Okay, I'm gonna just run him into the city. I don't know how to put this guy down. Like, I tried to, holding triangle, but it didn't let me. If there's hopefully an entrance into the city from this side. I think there is. I think that gate there should be it. Taking the long way to town. Alright, so they're back over there where we were before. Don't mind me, I'm just the courier. Got an Amazon delivery. It's a man. Everything's fine. Don't question it. It has to be signed for delivery.
Did Rued send you too? Speak now, and you may live to see tomorrow.
Arger swine.
I won't make you any friends here.
A scolding like that is a mortal offense, boy. I killed the bastard. Don't give him time to act again.
I'll ask once more. Why were you lurking around Norwich's walls?
I came to pay my respects, Lord. To Oswald, the whimpering Saxon ergi of East Anglia.
You have scolded this man twice with forbidden words. It is now his right to kill you.
Lick my dunghole.
Here's the tongue I use for licking. How does it feel against your ass?
When the braziers lit at Dunwich, Rued and his men will rally. They mean to attack Northwich by its weakest wall. You English Danes are soft as butter now. Rued sends his blessing, lady. He'll see you again very soon.
Now you will die. We will keep you hostage. I think contextually this one makes the most sense.
That's enough to go on. Time to die.
That wasn't necessary.
No, it was.
He insulted you before everyone gathered here. You should have struck him down yourself.
I will not have blood spilt needlessly in my kingdom. This
It wasn't
has to end.
needlessly. He gave us the information we
This
needed.
man was a risk.
Valdis, this man spoke as if he knew you.
It's her ex.
Ruid was my husband.
Oh, even worse, ex-husband. Oh no.
Already?
I was. We've been apart for 5 summers. I never expected to see him here, and I never wanted to.
East Anglia's prosperity depends on our safety and unity. With Ruid's clan stomping around, neither is possible. I must speak with him myself, man to man. There's no place for him in East Anglia. He must hear it from me.
Right. I'll start looking for a new king tomorrow. It was good to know you.
This guy.
Ruid will eat your lungs for supper, Oswald. Steer clear of him.
If I'm to be a worthy king, I must meet the man who bedevils us. I'll light the brazier at Dunwich and face him when he comes.
You sure you want to do this? Meeting Ruid in the open comes with many risks.
It's the only way. We must face him head on, and we cannot waver.
Come, Oswald. We make for Dunwich.
How many other secrets have you been keeping from me? Is what he should be asking her next. Just like, what else? Are you French?
Sure you're heading to Dunwich any moment.
We'll be there, Eivor.
You don't speak for us, steward.
Need I?
Where is this happening? Whoa, it's way down here. Okay. Down by Needleheim Lake. Where is it? There it is. Right. Yeah, I don't know how long Oswald and his betrothed have been dating or seeing each other or anything, but if they're getting married and she has a bomb like that to drop on him, ooh, there's some trust issues there, and who knows what else she might be hiding. Dog. Okay. Do we just have like a wolf now? Free wolf? We freed a wolf and we got a free wolf. Holy crap, this is amazing. Okay. We're going 600 meters, so I don't think the wolf's gonna follow us the whole way. I don't think it can cross this river, even. This is neat, though. I don't think I've really had a wolf companion this whole time. Look at it, it's so floofy. It loves us. It's wonderful. Oh my god, it's following us. It's fast, too. Look at the doggy swim. I love it. I want to keep it. What do we name you? I don't know why, but the first name that is just like a word that came into my mind while looking at this wolf is Kolgarath. I don't know if it's just because I've been reading too much Tolkien and I'm just making up a fake Tolkien-esque kind of name. But I like the name Kolgarath for this wolf. Kolgarath the wolf. Where's it going? Golgarath, where are you going?
What do you see, Sunan?
Oh, I think Golgarath left. It's just gone. I don't see it anywhere now. It just instantly ran off. Oh, that's a shame. I just figured out a name for it too. All right. Well, you will be remembered in this footage, Golgarath, I guess. You were a cute, fun thing for a moment. A majestic beast, tamed by this wild man. Lo and behold, we get into combat, and Golgarath, out of nowhere, jumps in and saves us. No, I'm not giving you my blood. We drank the blood of those people, and now I am a wizard. Oh, do I finally get to take over this place? I have already defeated everyone at this place in the past on my own, but now we're actually taking it over. Okay.
It is time to light the brazier.
I'll light it. You do the talking.
Brother Valdis and I will scout the dock. Make sure there are no surprises.
Oswald and I will hold here until the brazier is lit.
The front gate is heavily guarded. You'll not be walking in.
I'll find my own way.
We'll be watching you back.
Dunwich. Now to clear out Rued's men and light that brazier.
Instantly dead. Yeah, this is gonna be easy. Where? Is he up top? Oh no, he's right here. It's so cute how they're telling me to give up. Look at this. It's gonna be complete carnage. Goodbye. These other ones didn't even notice me. Oh, that's great. Surprise! I love how their dialogue was still going because of how much it didn't expect me to kill them so fast. Couldn't even make it up the ladder. How sad is that? Anyone else here? No. They're gone. Anyone else here? I don't see anyone else. It said that there was. Where is the brazier? Where? Oh, right there. Got me, buddy. Skadoosh. Oh, there you are. Hey, buddy. Come over here. Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't give you a hand. I had to take it. Fantastic ragdoll. Absolutely fantastic.
True thanks.
My true thanks. This whole thing is so jank, and me just wiping everything out. That dialogue there just made me think of like Stronghold, the old PC game, and I'm just like, yes. Get out of here, guys. This door's already open. There should be someone else still here, apparently. I don't see them. Oh, they're sleeping! This whole fortress is terrible on, like, the enemy's side. They were so weak. Some of them weren't even paying attention to anything. Oh, they beat up the lady we freed. Oh, they're going up. Hey, 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 hey. Get down here. You're an all-star.
Once the brazier is lit, the rest of Rued's men should arrive.
Eivor, I don't really need to jump all the way up here, but sure. Oh, she got up, okay. Fluga! Wallowa! I have no idea what they're saying.
Odin gives me a bargain. A few dead men at my feet in exchange for a ripe East Anglia, and my wife returned. What a day! You. I don't know you.
You don't need to know my name. You won't have a use for it beyond today.
Who called for me? Was it you, Valdis, my love?
Why would I call you now, after 5 happy years away from your stinking balls?
I called you, Rued.
You, Oswald, the hopeful king of East Anglia?
And Valdis's husband-to-be. Take your men.
Oh, he didn't like that.
Saxons and Danes united, and we'll not fall to raiders.
Must I set sail for Denmark with nothing to show for the journey, after coming all this way?
You'll have my weight in silver, and an abundance of livestock and grain.
I've taken 10 times that already. What's the real prize? I'll make you an offer, Bigfoot. A home gang, just you and me, for the future of your kingdom.
I accept. I accept. A fight to the death.
East Anglia's the prize. Let it be heard. The hazel is laid! The square is made.
When you see a chance, lead Valdis and the brothers to safety. They must not fight today. East Anglia needs them.
Let me be your champion.
No. He called on me.
Whenever you're ready, King of Sheep.
I'm ready!
Do it, Luke Skywalker. You have the Force.
Now the Saxon king has bent the knee.
Stick!
Fighting dirty, are you? King Louis commands you to die!
Oswald!
Call me king!
Ooh, bite his face! Zombie tactics.
Go! Now!
Why are we running? I can kill any of these guys. Okay, it wants us to run away, so we'll do that. $70 meters. 60 meters. 40 meters. 30 meters. 20 meters. 10 meters. Kaboom! We win. We blew up the Death Star. Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. I forget. I don't think Oswald dies.
They've given up for now.
That puts some distance between us. We can rest a moment.
By Thor, he fought well. Raging like a bonfire.
We should go back.
Oswald may have survived. Rued as well.
It's possible.
I like that. Well, they could have lived. It's possible.
We'll go to Norwich. Meet me there when you can.
Maybe. The story chapter hasn't ended yet, so maybe there's more to this.
He died a hero, there's no doubt. If his god won't take him, Odin's sword women will.
So now we gotta go all the way back to Norwich? We're just gonna leave him here? Okay. Sure. Man, this story's all over the place. We got our wannabe king finally, like, doing something completely nuts. And then we go back to town being like, well, maybe he's dead. It's like, I could have taken the fortress myself in that instant if I wanted to. And then Eivor can be king of East Anglia.
Such exquisite fletchings. Fitting feathers for a king's name. Touch not that throne. It was blessed by a priest.
I'm not touching your throne. It's probably covered in a bunch of germs. I don't know, maybe Oswald shit in it once. I don't know who this guy is, I'm just helping him out. I'm being his broski for the afternoon, miss. If he's into weird shit, I'm not aware of it.
Oswald is dead! Oswald is dead!
Well, I guess we'll just take that for its face value. Oswald's dead, guys. This random slum kid said that he's dead.
We will remember his brave fighting.
Another king lost Abel.
Stop washing your face with mead.
How can I face Halfdan Jarl now? I failed him again.
These storm clouds of despair will not solve anything, Finir. We need action.
What action?
We can take the battle to what remains of Rued's clan before they hit back.
Easier said than done. His men are holed up in Burg Castle, a fortress on the sea.
On the sea? Then it must have a harbor.
It does. Guarded by a gate of hefty iron held in place by timber spikes, difficult to force open.
Timber burns.
It does, but how do we reach it?
Also, I've probably already been there and killed everyone inside at some point.
They would see us coming, long before we reached the walls.
We raise a beard, an army of East Anglia's farmers. Throw them at the front gate as a distraction.
Saxons willing to die for a bunch of Danes? It's a stretch.
It can work, Finir. If they fight in Oswald's name, that is all the courage they will need. You there! Did you hear of Thane Oswald's fate?
Aye, we did. He dragged Rued to the bowels of Elbert, Dane devil.
Rued may be gone, but his clan still plagues East Anglia. And would you join us to rid your kingdom of his dogs?
For Oswald? Aye, anything.
2 eager Saxons is not yet defeated. But you may be right. We may have a chance.
I can ride to Elmenham and muster what remains of Oswald's men there. But who else would join us?
The Reeve of Thaleford, Winston. He's a bitter old barnacle, but he would fight to the death for this land.
We can assemble a forward camp at the ruins north of Burg Castle.
Ride with me, Finir. Let's pay this Reeve a visit.
With any hope?
Yeah, we don't need to waste 15 minutes riding over there. It's fine. It's fine. If this fast traveling around is annoying, I'm sorry, but I said at the very start of this playthrough that I don't intend to do everything in this game, and I'm counting that with some of the wandering around the place since I've done so much of that myself already. I just want to progress the story, see how it all unfolds. Now that I've played this for pretty much a month straight.
Rued's clan is your enemy, not me. I come on behalf of the late Oswald of Elmenham.
You're still a Dane from top to two. It's your meddling that led to Oswald's death. Leaving our kingdom for the worse.
Oswald was a friend and an ally, Reeve. He fought beside me, and I by him.
And look where that got him.
East Anglia will fall if Rued's clan is not defeated. Fight with me to drive them off, for Oswald and your kinsmen.
Pretty words, Dane. But the men of Theovard have their own battles to fight.
If you need an axe, I'm standing right here.
There's a village to the east, Kingsbury. It was taken by Rued's men a fortnight ago. I'll not rest until it's back in our hands.
Let me and my raiders take the village. Save your strength, and join us for the fight to come.
A bold offer. If you do as you promise, the pikes at Theovard will be yours.
I will take this news to our forward camp, Eivor. Follow when you can.
I will see you there.
If there's one...
There's a great horn atop its steeple.
Yeah, okay. Go to that town. If there's one interesting thing that being overpowered for these missions lets me do, in the fact of, like, playing through this whole scenario rather quickly, relatively quickly for what it is, it lets me have, like, the dissonance, the disconnect of viewing this from a plot and structure standpoint, where I can... it makes me, it lets me remember the story easier, but at the same time, it lets me just see like how well planned out and designed the missions are, because if I blaze through all the enemies and just like, oh, there's a guy at the end of this and I have to fight him, it makes me question, like, does it feel video gamey or does it feel natural? And the only video gamey moment I have felt in this game so far was when Cola randomly showed up last time at the end of that mission to fight me. That seemed... I'm not sure if that was a coincidence still, or if that was something that was planned, but them showing up there really felt like a video gamey, okay, we need a final boss here at the end for them to fight. And that is something that The Witcher 3 does very well that it does not really do. And I use The Witcher 3 because it is my favorite game, but also just how well designed it is in its world aspect of bosses and such. A lot of the bosses don't feel like... When you're playing through The Witcher 3, it is structured in the stereotypical way of you start the mission, you go through the mission the whole way, you fight enemies, you level up, you learn things, and then at the end of the chapter or mission, you fight some type of boss, generally, not all the time, but generally. But it does it in a way that it doesn't feel like, here is boss at end of game. It does it naturally to where it feels like it's just a person or another creature in the world, like the ice troll, like any of the members of the Wild Hunt. It's like, okay, we know where this Wild Hunt member is. They're at Bald Mountain, and we have to travel there to go find him, and we have to do a couple side quests to get to him and such. It just makes everything feel a lot more lived in. It's also kind of why I like Shenmue a lot as a series. It doesn't feel super video gamey. It feels like you're just a part of that world while you're in it. I really kind of latch on to video games that do that. Just make things feel less like, I don't know, something like Dead Cells or Metroid. I like those games, but they're not the ones that leave some sort of mark on me too much. They're great, but they don't resonate with me. Games that resonate with me are things like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, games like this, The Witcher 3, Breath of the Wild. Red Dead 2 is a great example of that. There's not really bosses per se in that game. There are some more difficult enemies, but once again, it's all contextual to the world itself as a greater whole of these are just people and things that exist in this game world, this little story. And they may be more difficult, yes, but it's not like... It's not like you're fighting Bowser at the end of a Mario level or something. Right, I have already been here. Everything's already taken, it seems. So, I think we just have to kill everyone then. I like that. Eivor cannot throw up, he can only throw horizontally. I dodged away because I thought that was going to blow those up, but it did not somehow. Which is totally fine with me. Oh, hey. Now it can blow up. Now it can blow up. Now it can blow up. Thank you. Too late. Way too late for that. I just decimated this dude. See, this guy was probably supposed to be, like, the quote-unquote mini-boss of this little chapter. This little side thing we're doing here. And he didn't feel like it, not just because I kicked his ass totally, but because he's just a guy. There are tons of characters like this in the world. And he just showed up. It's just like, oh, here's another guy here. And it's totally believable. There we go. Oh no, this is the big guy. He's hiding inside here. Once again, he was weaker than the dude who showed up outside. He's just a guy. I don't know, he's just a guy. He came by, he offered me some weird candies. I don't know who he was. I didn't like him. Where are we? Oh, we gotta go all the way up there. Okay. We must go to the highest of holy places. And blow a horn that is up here for some reason. Eivor, please. Okay, I healed myself as soon as I hit the ground.
It's been so long since I've heard that sweet sound.
This dude got like an erection from hearing that horn with the way he screamed that. What the crap, dude?
Join you in the fight against Rued's clan.
With your aid, we may yet save East Anglia.
In past times, that horn was used to muster feuds all across our land.
I bet it mustered a lot, my good sir. The way you were screaming about it, as if you had just had the best time of your life in 20 years. Jesus Christ. I love when some of the characters... when characters get unhinged in this game, it is some of the funniest stuff, because it's very not like that in a lot of this game. So hearing something like that, or other things... if we go back to Ravensthorpe and talk to some people towards the docks, I think somebody starts screaming about horse testicles or something because of that swirling vortex of magic that's happening on the coast across from the river. Yeah, that's a thing. Moments like that really, really, really are special in this game because of how purely unhinged they are. It makes things magical. Right. Horse? I forgot my horse. When you spawn here, the horse for some reason spawns in behind this wall. I have no idea why it does that. Do I need those berries? I can take them, they're fine. What do I care? I've got maxed out health.
That horn came from Elmenham. Baldis must have got to them. The brothers' fleet, gathered and ready.
This is kind of looking like the end of the East Anglia missions then, because now we have a giant force here.
Eivor, word of your actions in men are pouring in from across East Anglia, and our ships stand ready.
The Edward's Reeve is with us. His men will be here soon.
More than his, the Kingsbury Horn has inspired men all across this kingdom. We will have the army we need.
We will take back Narnia.
Oswald got what he wanted in the end. Saxon and Dane united in common cause.
A pity he is not here to see it.
But he is, and he shows up behind a curtain. Da 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 da. Oswald the King. No, he's not here for the fight. He's gonna show up after the fight, isn't he?
I am.
Our target is Burr Castle, said to be impenetrable.
Good. Let them have their false confidence.
By cover of night, Baldus will lead the field at the front gates, with Rued's men distracted.
Oh, I love this drawing. I like the shitty little trees in the corner that they kind of stopped drawing because it was pointless.
Rued's men cannot be allowed to dig in further. Your longship, is she ready?
She awaits her own special glory.
Hey guys, we're really doing this, huh? Sure, let's go teach him a lesson.
a long time you lived in fear.
Time to give the Independence
Your
Day
house
speech.
razed, your fields scorched. Now your chance has come. Fight to be free of this pain. Fight to be free of fear. Freedom! Now is the time. Today we rid East Anglia of Rued's clan once and for all.
Eivor!
I'm sorry, whoever wanted to speak to me just then, the cutscene wanted to play first. Eivor! So we are entering from the sea. For some reason.
I spoke of?
You sail through Helheim on a ship of fire.
Here, it may come to pass.
Dreams, life, maybe they are one and the same.
Right. We have to survive crashing into the castle, and they're going to be doing some pretty heavy attacking on the rest of our ships. I believe the lightning also hits the ships as well, if I'm remembering right. It's been years since I've done this mission. But I remember it being kind of difficult. Who knows? We'll see. I remember doing it once or twice at least. At least redoing it.
Ready yourselves. Rued's shit stains will see us coming. Steady! Hold course!
World map is unavailable.
We bring Helheim to our enemies. How nice! They greet us with some of their own from the air. Arrows!
Right, we need to not get hit by this. Hey guys, you'll be fine. Okay, they're attacking these guys out here. Oh. Yeah, that's why I remember doing it so many times before. Just one hit and it instantly blows up. Alright. I'll pay better attention to that. I was like, I know something is gonna be kind of difficult with us dying. And I knew that we were gonna get hit by arrows, but I didn't know it would just be an instant loss. It makes sense. It totally does. It just caught me a little off guard. This is fine. Oh, where? Oh, man. Ah.
Can we really do this? We're just finally.
That's a shame. I'm gonna have to skip through all the cutscenes again.
Eivor, word of your actions in Theoborn has spread like what? Men are pouring in from across East Anglia, and our ships stand ready.
Theodward's reeve is with us.
More than his. The king's been sick.
Okay, now I can skip through.
I am. And what you...
They...
For freedom! No.
You remember the dream I...
You sail through hell. Dreams, life, maybe they are one and the same.
Let your dreams be memes. Right, so I'm going to pay more attention to the arrows, and not at the surrounding ships. Just the sky. Keep your eyes to the sky, my fellow Drangir.
Tonight I ride the flaming sea steed, rushing for the spear den. A watcher light on water's wake. Another glory I will keep. Ready yourselves. Rued's shit stains will see us coming.
This is interesting to me. I actually found a ship that looks pretty close to this up in Yervikshire, just out in the water by itself with nobody on, with a crew on board, but not my crew. And I don't think that was captured in the last part. I think that was just me on my own. It had the same... Oh boy. It had the same figurehead on the front of the ship. Right. No, go over here. Where's it going? That one's going over there.
Steady your hands. Hold for impact. Hold.
Oh, we're good. We're good. Somehow we are alive. And we did it. I feel like we should be dead, but we just aren't. I'll take it. Well, this is a fun party.
Forward! Get that ram in place. We need to open these gates.
I love how all these guys are just lined up here. Yeah, just give me the buffet. Give me the buffet right now. I'll take all of you. Give me all of the meat. I couldn't reach him, so I threw a weapon instead. This is ridiculous. Where is everybody? There we go. Do I really have to wait for these guys to bash this thing down? It looks like it. I'm kind of trapped in here. Okay, I can speed it up if I join in with them. Meat's back on the menu, boys! I got an assassination in there, that's great. Utterly ridiculous. I'm not even using heavy attacks, I'm still just using my light ones. I'll just do it myself, guys. Like, come on. This is kind of fun. All three of you spawned in at the same time, so I'm gonna say you're a triplet of death. None of them lived. They were so new to the fight, they didn't even notice me when they ran up to me. You guys just love the screams of death in the morning. You put your Pop-Tarts in the toaster. Get yourself a nice coffee or milk or whatever you drink in the morning. You look outside your window, it's just this. Man, the neighbors are having a wacky morning today. He's alive! I knew it! They kill him instantly? That would be funny. Oh, why'd you slap him?
This will be over soon. Worry not for me. You must stop. Silence, fool.
Why'd you guys keep him alive, to be honest? I'm just gonna pause here. I'm just thinking, like, why would they honestly keep him alive? Because if they had him, like, dead on, like, a post, or they crucified him or something, if they showed he was dead, would it not be more effective for them? Why did they keep him alive? He's alive because of plot. Alright, I gotta rescue Princess Zelda. I mean, Oswald, the Lucky Rabbit. Let me just chop up all this meat. I'm getting hit by so many hammers, but they're doing nothing to me. Is there anybody left? I don't think so. Wow, that pretty basic move of mine just decimated his health. Come on. Get over here. No, I'll just do my move again. Oh, he blocked me with that. Nope. Oh, I can't finish him with that, I don't think. Never mind, it did work. Yeah, you were a very ridiculously easy boss.
Thank you.
Once again, he's just a guy. He's just a guy I tackled and took him down. Oh, did it hurt when I hugged you?
With these wastrels, these arrogant swine? For what? A scrap of land and a promise of peace?
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly. I won't have my reign begin with more blood spilt than is needed.
Another screeching scold. This man must die for the damage he has wrought. The old laws are clear. These are Oswald's lands, to rule as king as he sees fit. Does Eivor bow to kings? To defy a king would shame him. East Anglia cannot heal without his honor intact. And what of your honor, Eivor? How much are you willing to lose? The rightful king of East Anglia has spared your life today, and so it will be.
Have fun.
Compassion is a virtue suited for anyone, Eivor, including you. Thank you.
Berg Castle. Complete. Wonderful. That was fun. That was honestly kind of fun.
Thank you for heeding me, Eivor. I know the worth of such a gesture. All this is like a dream.
But you're not asleep.
Well fought, the both of you.
You came as well, old friend.
If I'd known you were still alive, I would have stayed in Norwich.
Look around you. A happy occasion and a glorious victory.
And soon, something more grand to take place. Our wedding, my love. If you will still have me, that is.
And why would I not?
I fought poorly. I melted under the heat and anger of that brute. And I never...
Oswald, stop. You fought with all your heart and soul. That's all you need ever do.
Come then. We have much to prepare for.
A bride to wed and a kingdom to lead. But some men wouldn't give for such things.
Countless men have died for them. And you, Vinir? Are you jealous of such things?
Hardly. My heart is afire, but my body aches. I desire only a long nap.
I saw a bale of hay back there.
Later, Eivor. For now, I must see to the wounded.
Then I will see you at the wedding.
Aye, of course you will.
That dude back there is messing with the wolf corpse, and the wolf corpse is gone now. Okay.
Victory was hard won. We did it. Rued's clan is blown to ash.
It does still blow my mind how fast you get skill points in the main story campaign. You just complete a section of the campaign and you get 2 points, and it's just 2 points more, and it's 2 points more. It's like, oh geez, how many hours of combat and traversing, finding fast travel points and all this other stuff to get measly accumulative points to try and get a single point. It's very nice to see that go up so fast. because it just means that I get stronger, and I'm already pretty good. So we'll see how that keeps going. Let's go to the wedding.
Wedding preparations in full bloom.
My sister herself is getting married this year, so it's like, ooh, weddings this year. Oh, look at this. They've done up the church all nice and pretty.
How grand! Beautiful and worthy celebration, my lord.
Thank you. May this feast set a spirited tone.
Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can
Yeah,
fight,
Oswald is definitely a sub. He is the king of subs.
I hereby name you man and wife. As man and wife, I name you Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia, with his lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
Hooray! Clap, Eivor, clap! Do it! No, you're just gonna walk... dude, come on. My dude, you need to clap. It's a happy occasion.
You've done it, steward. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams, then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. He ordered me to see through. My dreams, I was sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that drive again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
Enjoy the festivities.
Let's have it. Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Surely a special kind of metal is required for drinking before the new king?
A metal not unlike your own,
To Odin and his endless glories.
And the new king of East Anglia. May his reign be long and good. Not bad, Wolf-Kissed. I wager you couldn't drink more than me if you tried.
A fool's wager.
A challenge nonetheless. What say you?
I will drink you under the table.
You'll do what? Abel, what kind of wordage is that?
Ale beast of East Anglia.
You gonna do what under the table?
Make it interesting. Put your silver where your mouth is. What say you?
Let us stake our pride. Let's take your wager.
I accept.
Skull! Is that what you say? Yes, to celebrate. Skull!
All right.
Drink more.
So far, so good. Ooh, missed that one. Nope, missed that one. Well, he's being a little faster than me. I gotta hurry on this one. Missed it.
This ale is strong.
Oh, I lost. Wow.
But I am stronger. Better luck next time, Wolf-Kissed.
Man, that kind of sucks.
You owe me some
Yeah.
Fine.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm surprised I lost that, but sure, I'll take it.
The boar represents fertility. Did you know that?
As does Freya. What's your point?
You impress me, Eivor. Your battle wisdom, your strength of character, skilled in so many ways. Yet I wonder, is there any skill of mine that I could impress upon you?
Even a fool has something to teach, whether they are aware of the lesson or not.
Hey. But I could show you how to wield my plow sword.
Oh. I did not expect that. I forgot there were like romance options in this game completely. Nah. Maybe? Like what is it funny? Is it like a funny sequence to me? That's the thing that it is. I don't think it is. So have another mead. We're good. Not interested.
Have another hall of mead, brother. It's brewed with clover and raspberry, they say.
Did you hear what I... Yes, it's good.
Keep that up.
Wait, did you hear? Did my brother just call me? I think he... You know I should go. Brother!
That was honestly, that was funny to me. That itself was funny.
Eivor, care for a challenge? Eivor! Wolf-Kissed, gaze upon my pots. They stand so strong. Unbreakable at this distance, no?
They are not, Brothier. My arrows shatter whatever target they strike.
Even after draining so much meat, succeed, you shall be rewarded.
Well, your brother just wanted me to drain his mead, but I'll show you.
Keep your eyes open long enough to witness this, you drunken lout.
Yes,
Wrong.
As with everything, an easy task for the war.
Barely a challenge.
Impressive. Impressive. Here as promised. Now go enjoy the party.
Who the heck is up here?
Believe my ears either. It was Oswald's wishes.
Can I climb up this thing? Thank you.
Come join me!
What are you doing up here? How'd you get up here?
The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look, the moon. It moves untroubled now. But one day it will be eaten by a giant wolf and the nights will be black forevermore.
That reminds me, I think that's what we'll do after this next today, is I think we'll go to Asgard.
And it was good.
I'm glad to hear it. Now,
I always felt like Skull, Hati, chasing and trying to fulfill Halfdan's wishes. But now I've caught my sun and moon. I've got them and I don't know.
you can let them go. Sail to a further shore.
My longship's in Valhalla. Don't you remember? Firestarter.
Come on. Let's get you to solid ground.
Everything's spinny.
Everyone is so drunk at this party. I won a drunken archery contest. I had a dude try to hit on me. And now I gotta carry this lush down to earth. Which I don't fully know how to do because I don't see anywhere for me to jump down. Oh, there we go. Just drop him.
Sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one last glory. I should be happy. I am happy. Thank you.
It need not be the last.
Not the last.
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Try not to get gangrene or, I don't know, swamp foot sleeping in the wet mud down there, dude. Hey, Oswald, how's it going?
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worthy ceremony so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
I'm ready to hear you address your kingdom.
Good. Come, join me. Friends, honored guests, we've pushed through hard times. It seems like all we've known is loss and suffering. But it is not conflict that binds us. It is compassion. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples of our Lord's grace. Lights in the dark. I see East Anglia's future right here, right now, in all of you, Dane and Saxon alike. To our future.
Still a bit soft on insults, but the king has courage.
And to Eivor, without whom none of this would have been possible.
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven clan and all they have done for us today.
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
Oh, I get to say something. Oswald, just turn around. Oswald will be a good king. Oh, East Anglia is safe now.
I'm not one to bask in the glow of another's triumph, but I'll say this. East Anglia is safe. Under his protection, under his guidance, under his wing. The good King Oswald will keep you safe for many moons to come.
To Oswald! Skull!
Skull! Skull! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom. Steady all, and ready yourself for the wedding race. The king and his bride against all.
My king.
Oh, he's alive.
The sheep you left to guard me have been shorn.
Well, this is what we get for letting him be taken into custody instead of just killing him there.
Oswald, king of sheep fuckers, show your eyes. I challenge you.
I accept.
No square, only sweat and blood.
He may be wounded, but don't let your guard down.
Let's settle this.
I will bury you, Saxon. I'll take all that is yours.
What's holding onto that sword on your back? I guess that leather strap, but I don't think that that would really cut it. Go for the jugular! The jugular! Kick in his face.
Should a king show mercy to one so malevolent, so cruel? I'll not give you the satisfaction of a good death, for my God forbids such cruelty. Therefore you are outcast. From this moment on.
You have won. My life is yours.
Your life is God's.
Got him.
Now go. Leave my kingdom and never return.
I do not understand this Saxon religion. Oswald is cold. One side mercy, the other courage. There are few like him, I'll admit. Saxon or Dane.
Such a strange display. Courage and restraint like I've never seen. With all that's happened, with all the chaos Rued wrought, still, Oswald found reason to spare him.
It's a strange thing.
A remarkable thing. From what inner spring does such kindness run? I'd like to know. With my duty here fulfilled, I now choose East Anglia. I fight for you, my king.
Rise, old friend. You're embarrassing me.
Be well, Finir. Your choice is a bold one. You continue to surprise Oswald of Elmenham.
Thank you, Eivor. When we first met, I made an oath. I promised you an alliance.
You did.
You'll have it, so long as I draw breath.
Until next time, King.
Well, this was one heck of a party.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Sweetra forward is with only chair on seat.
All right. Now we are back to Ravensthorpe. And East Anglia is done as I stretch. Right, that was an alright chapter. I think it was better than the last one, to be honest. Well, I think that was probably my favorite chapter, maybe so far in the game. It was fun. It was short. Well, it felt short. How long was that? It was about 2 hours still. And that was still with me. It's a lot of cutscenes. If I cut through all the cutscenes, that would have probably taken like 40 minutes. I don't think I have any materials for Gunner. I mean, I do, but I don't think I can really use that.
You seem sad, Gunnar.
I am. Sven was a good friend to me over the years.
Was? What do you mean?
Oh no, Eivor. You've been away. Sorry to say. Sven passed away not 2 nights ago in his sleep.
No. How's Tovi?
Taking it hard, very hard. You ought to go and have a word with her. Far as I know, she's barely left his grave. Anyhow, you probably need something, eh?
What have you got for me today?
Well, Gunner's dampened the mood.
But that one's very good.
I can upgrade this.
This will serve you well. You are looking powerful.
I will see you later, friend.
May they sing of your deeds and my craftsmanship.
Right, there's all these quests I can do in town as well. But yeah, the town's kind of pretty filled at this point. I can upgrade some of the farms a little bit, but there's not much left, really. It's at level 5 right now. Well, it's out of 5. I think we're at level 5. 5 buildings of level 5 or something like that. However it works. I just need to upgrade the farms a little bit more, and then it will be totally done, I believe, with the upgrading of all the buildings and such. So first we're going to go talk to Ranvi about East Anglia and decide the next area to do. But after that, we're going to go to Asgard, which is a magical place, and there's a lot of cutscenes and a lot of Norse lore, which I quite enjoy. I read the Eddas a while ago, so I have some decent care about the way they represent it.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A filly, what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
Painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan.
Yeah, so I get the dude wants to paint. You don't cut off a horse's tail and steal the hair for it, dude. It's a pretty clean-cut thing. It's just like, you didn't ask Rowan anything about it. You didn't do anything. You just went over there, cut the hair off, and took it. So...
Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom. To make use of rare resources to compose my verses.
You could have paid Rowan for some hairs.
I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovy's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer, to make a perfect brush. I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position.
Yeah. I've heard enough.
I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifur's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen. Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
This was a very random little story side moment. It wasn't a quest, it was just a weird moment. It was different. Very nice. After doing the same things over and over and over and over and over and over for days and days and hours in this game, having different moments like that are very nice to me.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us.
Whoa, the lighting changed.
King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
Yes, I'd heard. The poor man. I wish I could have spent more time with him before the end.
I think we all wish that. Tovi most of all.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Alright, so what do we got next? Leicester is done. Grandprixshire is done. East Anglia is done. Next we have Oxenford. We can't do Sussex yet. Shropshire. Snottingham. Wow, we can even do Snottingham if we want right now, huh? We're just gonna go in order. I'm just gonna do Oxenford next.
What of Oxenfordshire?
Oxenford.
Sigurd told me he had business there.
Ah, yes. Sigurd is there now, in fact.
I'm used to calling it Oxenford because of Witcher 3 as Oxenford. Oxenford. I'm skipping over that extra E.
There's an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will meet you there.
I should join my brother then. Where is Buckingham?
Eivor, we've been there a million times.
Along the great Ouse River that divides Oxenfordshire. Sigurd will be pleased to see you.
Right, but first, we're not doing Oxenford today. It's going to be a little weird for me remembering to say Oxenford instead of Oxenford. But we're not doing Oxenford today. We're going to go to Asgard instead. We have to talk with Volka first. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
I have the plans you need.
Good, good. Once added to the elixir, it will be ready to drink. In taking this, you will have access to the All-Father's wisdom. You will walk the path of Odin and live as he lived so long ago. Prepare yourself for a journey into another time, another plane.
She just spit in it?
Ready. It will taste like misery itself, but it will open your mind to the sights and sounds of the 9 worlds.
Bottoms up. Yeah, this place is a little different. It's a very nice and interesting place in this game. A very good breakup from Britain, Brighton. You've got the giant world tree in the background.
The prophecies of the Nornir are as clear as daylight. The Aesir are doomed. All Asgard is doomed. Repeat the last passage.
Brothers will fight one another and kill one another.
The home of the gods turns red with gore.
It will be an age of storms.
Ragnarok.
An age of wolves.
Not this. Further along. The foretelling of a wolf. A great beast.
The wolf Fenrir howls terribly before the gates to hell.
The beast will break its bonds and run.
And my part. What about me?
Then comes the second great sorrow.
When the Havi goes to fight the wolf.
And falls to Fenrir.
And falls to Fenrir. It's there, you see. You have foretold my death. Your Havi will die.
We speak what we see.
We know your fate, your destiny.
Have you gleaned enough, O wise one?
Yeah, if I remember the Eddas right, so Eivor is being the embodiment of Odin himself here. That's the weird thing, that if you know nothing about the Eddas at all, or Norse mythology, going into this is very just like, what the hell is going on here? Eivor is the embodiment of Odin himself in this situation, so when we are Eivor here, just think of it as Odin instead. And Allfather Odin, I believe, if I remember right, dies to Fenrir the Wolf in the Ragnarok. So that's what they're talking about right here. Odin's a very controlling, focused god in Norse mythology. He's very fate-driven. So the fact that his little helpers here are telling him, like, hey, you're gonna die, and then he's like, why are you telling me I'm gonna die? I'm your god. And he's just like, they're just like, we're just telling you how it is, man. Man is bound by destiny. Fate can be altered. Life is what you make of it. Fate can be altered and life is what you make it. Both don't really vibe with what Odin would really believe in. I'm gonna go with man is bound by destiny.
Fate governs all humankind, but I am the defier of death. I am not bound by these forces.
All threads are measured. Everything dies. Even ancient Ymir, whose fertile carcass gave birth to the 9 worlds.
I am no string to be plucked or tied. I am the High One, the Lord of Ecstasy, the enemy of the wolf. I am eternal.
And they just walk away like, yeah, sure.
Words only cloud my thoughts.
Oh, this is nice.
Not in the clouds, but down below. Does our final battle draw near? Is this how Ragnarok begins?
Now, the things that happen in Asgard, and I believe there are other realms as well. I'm aware there are other maps. I don't know what they're called, though. But the things that happen outside of the main story campaign and map and all that and stuff, these are not, like this, where we are and what we're doing here, is not necessary at all for completing the main game. Apparently, from what I've heard in my brushes through forums about this game, apparently completing the Asgard stuff and all the surrounding other map missions, like storylines and all that, makes the ending of the game a lot... It makes the ending of the main game make a lot more sense. Which I already know the in real life ending of the game, like in the present day with the Animus and all that, and what's her face, I forget her name, who is in the Animus experiencing Eivor's journey. I already know the entire story to that, and it all makes sense because it's pretty much just spoilers, it's pretty much just reversing what Desmond did at the end of Assassin's Creed 3, because what he did when Desmond, I'm not sure if I've said this before in a previous part or not, but at the end of Assassin's Creed 3, the sun has a giant solar burst thing, and I forget what it's called. Solar flare. And a giant solar flare is going to wipe out all technology on the Earth in 2012. Desmond killed himself to set up a giant space reflective shield around the Earth, kind of like in Spaceballs, the giant sphere that encapsulates the planet a little bit. He puts up a giant protective sphere around the planet, and it never went away. That's the story Ubisoft decided to go with for the new trilogy, starting with Origins, and then Odyssey, and then this game. For the in the present day stuff, is trying to reverse that, because in the continued story, that sphere never went away, so the Earth is just cooking itself in radiation now, and it's gonna kill everybody. So the main plot with that is that they're trying to reverse that. And I don't remember the specifics, but Eivor is like the final key to figuring out how to stop the Earth from destroying itself again. Well, from something stupid. But yeah, none of the Asgard stuff or that is necessary. It just it cleans up and makes what the end story of this game is. It makes them make a lot more sense. I can teleport, apparently.
A strategy to
Oh, Tyr.
You cannot smash
Uri's balls. We are as guardians. We don't skulk around like elves. We fight.
We are fighting for our homes, for our people. But some problems can't be solved with the hard end of a hammer.
Name one.
Harvey, break our stalemate.
What is this? Another invasion?
Warriors from Jotunheim. They attack from all fronts.
While we sit on our trembling hands and scratch our bums.
Not so, Thor. Many Aesir have been sent to the four corners of Asgard, leaving we four to defend the Great Hall.
Harvey, lend me a score of your warriors and I will lead them into Jotunheim myself.
We cannot afford such a loss. The Einherjar must hold back to defend our city.
I would bring them here, to hold the Great Hall itself. This invasion is too large to spread ourselves around.
All this prattle solves nothing. Battle or death!
Silence, all of you. We will take the fight to the enemy before they cross the Bifrost.
Well said, Ravenfeeder. Name those who may fight beside you.
We got Freya, Tyr, and Thor. Thor would be very powerful, but I'm gonna go with Tyr.
I need only one. You, Tyr, Lord of Justice. We'll gather our forces and scatter the enemy like grains.
Yes, I will fight as a thresher through a field of wheat, Mad One.
The rest of you, stay back to protect the Great Hall. Were any creatures among the Jotnar? Drago, trolls, or wolves?
What troubles you, Havi?
Does your far sight tell you something?
More invaders! They gather at the Bifrost Bridge!
Where's Loki? He should be guarding that door.
You know he's not.
The fight begins.
I'm with you, Javi. Let's deal out some punishment.
Right, next question. How powerful are these guys gonna be? Because I'm still the same level as I was in the... Yeah, I'm still the same level. So it's just like, oh, how strong am I gonna be compared to them? I like how they're just standing around waiting.
With me, I give this battle to myself.
Oh, you can see them way off there in the distance. They are actually coming this way. Is everyone else behind me? Yeah, I got a few guys behind me, yeah. Let's see how this goes. There's a lot of them. Oh, it's not just... There's a dude who's just standing there with his arms crossed. Yeah, like, what are you doing, man? You just standing there with your arms crossed? It wants me to run through here. Oh, that was Thor. I was like, who did that? Nice. Close the door.
Loki was charged with guarding this gate, yet it was left open. What's that?
You done us no favors either, Jotun.
Wait, no. You're...
Harvey, I found this one lurking in the shade, shying from battle. Shall I extract some teeth to get him talking? Or pluck out an eye?
You were told to guard this portal, Loki. What happened?
The portal opened, and these soldiers came bleeding through. So I sent warning straight away. And I captured this one.
Yes, but you were supposed to keep the portal closed.
What is your name, stranger?
I am called the Builder by most.
He wants your name, not your trade.
If I have another name, it's not within my memory. Builder it's been for as long as I've been building things.
Do you come from Jotunheim?
I do. Or I did. That is to say, I passed through. But I am not of that place, which pleases me well, for I hated it.
Had you any dealings there?
As a builder, yes. For a time. But they took a dislike to my methods, which are, shall I say, magical in nature.
Harvey, when someone gifts you a horse, you ride it. I put a bridle on this one.
Is that right, Builder? Are you a gift horse? Or a secret curse?
Neither, High One. I am only a tool. One with hopes to be well used.
Wordage.
This portal has been a source of misery for some time. I want it sealed.
With respect, this is not the only way the Jotnar can enter Asgard. May I propose a more encompassing solution?
Quite a coincidence that you came when you did, at the tail end of a brutal attack.
That I came when I did was by design. I have been among your enemies for so long, I know how they hunger for your demise. If you doubt me, I could offer a demonstration.
A demonstration, yes. And if he fails to impress, we hoist his skin as a sail.
I'll accept these terms, with a last condition. I would need water from your well of Orth.
What do you know of our sacred well?
It's a place of great power and vital magic, a source of spirit. It's the water there that will power your shield.
I'll collect the water, Harvey. Keep this one clear of our sacred sites.
Loki, halt. I will go to the well. You must find this builder clearing for his display.
No, it's no trouble, Harvey. The damp and the dark appeal to me.
Go with the builder, then return to the Great Hall with news of our next step.
As you command. An interesting offer.
A curious coincidence.
Right, where am I now? I'm by Heimdall's tower. Oh, I haven't even synchronized with that. I'm like, okay, can I fast travel over here? Nope. Yeah, so this is Asgard, this island area here. It's not the biggest map, but it's very compact. There's a lot of stuff here. Where are we? Oh, we're like down at the bottom. Okay, yeah, we need to go back up. I don't know if I can summon my horse or a horse. Can I do that? Oh my god, I forgot it's a reindeer instead. I totally forgot it's a reindeer here. I'm sorry, guys. Look at this. I'm riding a reindeer or a caribou or something on a rainbow bridge in Asgard among dead bodies. This is cinematic gaming right here. On a twilight moon, rides Eivor through the Milky Way. I love how they just took the horse model and slapped this skin on it. It is wonderful. I want to get that fast travel point, though. So we're going to head back up to the top of the tower. Yeah, a map like this would really be neat to have a free cam for. I'm sure the PC versions of this game do. Someone's probably done that. But I would just love to glide a camera around and take a look at not just this map, but like assets like that. And just see how absolutely huge they actually are. Because obviously there's a lot of extra land out there that's just for looking at. I highly doubt any of that has collision. But I would love someday, maybe, to just fly around out there and see what all this stuff is in this map. And explore all this with a bit more freedom. But not today. That is just wishful thinking. But now I have The Witcher 3 for that. So where are we going? We're going back here. I kind of want to get that, but... nah. Just trying to get down without dying. I don't mind if I get hurt because I have a lot of HP. Well, I have a lot of rations for that, but...
Thoughts are clouded with shadows of doom. Even this peaceful valley seems to hold hidden dangers.
Right. In the well, I remember being a little bit of a puzzle of sorts. What is this? It is just a shrine.
The Well of Ur. But even I know all your secrets. The sunstone has been moved. The light's path is shifted.
Yeah, we need to make sure that the path, quote-unquote, is open. So there's a little bit of puzzle work here.
These caves run deep. Nidhogg and his serpents have been busy.
Orkis said you'd be here. He told me of the Builder's request, an offer that gives me great worry.
Why was this passage blocked? Has someone been here recently?
Do you hear me, Javi? This Builder is a stranger to us. We know not what he intends.
I am the King of Asgard, Tyr. Do not question my desire to protect her.
Calm, old friend. What's needling you?
The Nornir told me I would die at Ragnarok. They described the scene of my passing.
All but a few will perish in the final battle. We know this. Yet we will die well, and live again in great and glorious tales.
I will need your strength in the coming days, to anchor me, to challenge me, to pull me back from the abyss should I teeter.
And I will, as long as breath fills me. So I must caution you. Step with care in this place. What happens here may ripple through the fabric of the Nine Worlds.
The well is sealed. Someone labors to keep me out.
Perhaps it is meant as a warning.
I will take it as a challenge.
I recall there being more light in here.
These sunstones are meant to guide the light, but the path has been diverted.
Right. Let's see how long this puzzle takes me.
What if an invader was trying to weaken the well's defenses? Are we meant to intervene?
The integrity of this sacred place must be preserved. But whether we be a bane or a boon remains to be seen.
Not sure what's supposed to be going on here. Yeah, this one's gonna be annoying, ain't it? Alright. So, what is... I can pull this around. Does it need to go here?
There are two targets the light must strike, but only one stream.
How do two farms share one source of water?
By splitting the stream.
You've done this before, Javi.
Once or twice.
Okay, so we've created two.
I doubt the Nornir will appreciate our visit. The curious are not welcome here.
We will have come and gone before they feel our presence. Now that the light is split, the streams must find their way home.
Okay, so this one I think needs to hit this one down here, and I need to move that one into the correct position. Which needs to be just like a little bit over here to the side. I think it's something like that.
The light has found its mark. The stone is lit.
Okay, that one should be good. Now we need to move that one. What is that one hitting? Nothing. You know, Tyr, you could help instead of just watch me finish the puzzle. We good? Yay! That went a little faster than I thought it might. That's very, very good. We did not have to sit around all day while I finished that. Okay.
Tyr?
It's like Captain Hook with the crocodile. Smee! It's gonna eat me, Smee!
Careless little pup. You shouldn't be here. Where are you? There's no wolf alive I can trust.
Harvey, stop! Out of my way, Tyr! I'll suffer no wolves in Asgard.
This is a sacred place. Killing here is forbidden. You know this, Javi.
Doggy, little dog.
Has your mind fled you? You act as though possessed by the spirit of another.
Destiny drives me, my mind is free. A doom awaits me. He's losing it, man. I'm gonna die, man.
The Nordmir warned me. A wolf will be my doom at Ragnarok.
Will you slay every wolf in the Nine Realms to sidestep this fate? Ridiculous.
Maybe he will.
Take this beast. I want it caged. I would have every wolf and dog in Asgard caged if I could.
To ease your troubled mind, I will do as you ask. We need you focused for the coming war.
Thank you, Courage Bringer, for your steady hand.
Which he'll soon lose. Oh.
When one descends this deep, there's no going back up.
Then the only way is further down.
Or, you know, I can fast travel, right? Exit the cave. Okay, it wants me to do this. There.
Loki.
Yeah, there's Loki. What you doing out here, man? You good?
You entered the well, did you not? And you found what you were looking for?
I have a skin of sacred water, yes. Is the builder preparing his demonstration?
How did the well look? Peaceful? Calm? Quiet?
What are you driving at, Loki?
Driving at? I'm only curious. The well is a wondrous place. I wish I could see it for myself.
There was a wolf cub with us, trespassing on sacred ground. But Tyr took care of it.
Took care of it? Is he dead?
Why do you care about this wolf?
I asked you a question, Loki. Is the builder ready or not?
The wolf, mad one. What have you done to the wolf?
The beast lives for now. Test my patience further, and I may fashion a cab from its coat.
There's no need, Harvey. No need. I only worry about the purity of the well. That's all, and no more.
Now tell me plainly, where is the builder?
In a meadow, not far from here. Your raven may find the way.
Builder!
Ah, your timing is perfect.
Okay. Is it? You okay? You were kind of glitching around there. You good? He doesn't want to speak to me now. Okay, now he does.
Found the perfect spot. Did you bring the water?
As promised.
Wonderful. As it blends with my paint, its magic will power the runes of protection that I hear inscribe.
No rune will protect you from my wrath if I catch you playing games.
A perfect mix.
Wait, what are you doing?
Harnessing Hooker magic to bind my spirit to these enchantments. It amplifies the strength.
Hooker magic? You learned this from the Jotnar?
They practice a form of Hooker magic, but this is my own technique, and it's just about done. Could you lend a hand and bring me a few jars of paint? As many as you can.
If I remember right, there's a wave-based fight sequence
Be careful
here.
with that jar. It's fragile. Easy. Remember, just place it. Don't break it. Do take care. We can replace the paint, but the time to prepare it is lost. That's well enough.
Great. That was not what I wanted to have happen. I put it down, it dropped itself slightly in the air, and it just broke open on impact. Great. That is a little bit of game engine jank. Witness the builder's demonstration. Oh, did it still count? Yeah, it still counted. Okay. Well, I gave you an extra one just in case, man. Okay.
There. Will that do?
It will indeed. Hold, hold, and there it is. A thing of beauty.
The runes you painted conjured the shield.
They did. And if all goes well, it will protect your allies and roast your enemies.
Show me.
With pleasure. Draw some invaders out from the roots and into the shield. Alive, of course. They must be alive.
The barrier will not harm me as I cross?
You have my word, Harry.
Hey guys, come over here.
Over here, you stinking shits! Skulking about like cowards.
Come on.
Why so fearsome?
Follow me.
Like mice in a farmer's field.
This one guy's really on me. No, come on. Come on. Come on, guys. I'll take him down into the valley down here. Oh, okay, you can get a hit on me. It's fine. Come on, guys. Come on. Psst, 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 psst. Psst, 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 psst. Come on, I got some Mountain Dew for you guys. Come on. It's a nice mist of Mountain Dew.
Look at that, like moths to a flame. Come, you fatherless curse. I am one, and you are many. What have you got to lose? The fools, they run towards their doom. Your shield is failing, Builder. What now, Builder? Your shield has failed.
No, not at all. I just need to make some adjustments.
Yeah, you gotta fix it, dude.
Builder, your shield summons an army, but it's as weak as your word.
I'll kill you.
This is not what you promised.
Oh man, yeah, there's a lot of these guys. They're not super strong, but there's a lot.
You need to fix this now. I'm painting as fast as I can. I almost have it.
Okay, okay. Oh, these dudes just explode into blood, don't they?
A sour fruit, not as sweet as you promised.
What am I hurt by? Poison? From what? I think one of these guys poisoned me. That's weird. It's also lasting a long time, too.
It helped. The shield worked wonders.
It worked well enough. Impressive, but unstable.
Don't fear, my friend. The problem is no more. I have mixed the proper solution. With enough materials and the right incentive, I pledge to build a tower so tall it would shield all of Asgard.
Materials we can find, that is no issue. What incentive do you mean?
Oh, just a trifle. Nothing grand. I only want Freya as my wife and queen.
Why the Queen of Asgard? Is it your intent to rule at her side?
Nothing so bold. I would be happy to simply bask in her beauty. She can govern the realm however she sees fit.
Freya is not mine to barter like a bale of wheat. I will ask her what she desires.
Do what you must, but my price stands firm. No Freya, no shield. I have no other needs.
And you have no other friends, so tread lightly here.
He's a trickster. He's a little bit of a trickster. He wants things. Alright, I think I'm good for today with that out of the way. Yeah, the Asgard stuff is interesting. Why am I... Okay. Eivor looked a little weird there in the light. He looked like he was covered in grease or something. Yeah, the Asgard stuff is pretty interesting. There's just dudes here. I'm gonna get this, and then I think I'm good for the day. Because I think the next part of this mission line is gonna be the event with Fenrir? Maybe? I know that becomes relevant pretty early in this. Yeah, I can get this some other time. It's literally climbing a mountain. Yeah, I think that's it for today with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We did East Anglia, the entire story mission for that, and we've started and seen a bit of the Asgard stuff, which it's kind of surprising to me. I've played this game for a long time and I haven't seen any of this yet so far, so it's a little weird jumping into this now. Literally jumping. That is a very dramatic jump.
Where is everyone?
Okay, something is going on. We'll get to that next time. So, thank you for watching. We'll continue more of Assassin's Creed Valhalla and other things that I'm currently doing at the moment next time. In the meantime, I'm also going to just play through some Yakuza Kiwami 2 and have some fun with that. If any weird insanity happens with that, like if Majima shows up or something else glitch-wise or something happens, I will probably bring it up at some point. But yeah, this is good. It's very nice to just kind of do different things in this game after doing a lot of repetitive hunter-gatherer, find resources, materials, level up, improve gear kind of boringness. The grind of the game. So, see you next time and have a good night. It looks like some weird kind of screwed up Disney castle in the distance.